All right, these are the charts on Visa, and it's been a minute since I last updated the charts. Really, I don't know when, so let's update the charts together. So I'm going to remove this downtrend line on the weekly chart. Let's see if I flip it. All right, so a couple things worth noting. From the October lows, price has respected the uptrend line with regards to not closing below the trend line until mid-September. This 263 was a key level, as that was resistance in the past until it became support. Now this is the reversal. You had a rally in price, a couple of basing candles, and then the drop in price. So what did price do when it rallied from the October lows? Came into that zone, closed below the uptrend line, closed below the what was resistance, and the stock is trading at $230 currently. So before we continue with the analysis, we're going to look at this article. It is coming from investing.com. Visa reports double-digit growth with 8.1 billion net revenue in Q 2023. So the company reported revenue of 8.1 billion to end the quarter June 30th, marking a year-over-year double-digit increase. Company's operating margin stood at an impressive 62%, highlighting its continued profitability irrespective of economic conditions. Again, the shorter-term time frames are telling us otherwise, right? Despite a 12% rise in net revenue, Visa saw a decrease in operating expenses, indicating inherent operating leverage in its business model. The robust operating margin resulted in consistent free cash flow, which amounted to 18 billion in fiscal 2022. The payments giant industry dominance is evident as it handles 61% of all credit card transactions in the US and globally. This figure stands at 40%. During the first 9 months of this fiscal year, Visa processed 11 trillion in payment volumes, with cross-border transactions growing faster than the overall rate. There are currently 4.1 billion Visa branded cards circulating worldwide. There's about 7.5 billion people in the world. Thanks to collaborations with major financial institutions such as JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Capital One. The high usage of Visa's cards is attributed to the various perks and benefits they offer despite economic uncertainties. The existing communication infrastructure for authorizing and settling transactions results in high margins for additional transactions, boosting profitability. This is evident from the increase in Visa's operating margin from 55% in third quarter of fiscal 2018 to 62% now. So they got a moat of a business, and I believe they're also moving into the blockchain, as they know that is the future. All right, so again, prices now below the uptrend, below resistance level, reversal at the daily sellers at 250. Question is, how low can price go? So for that, we're going to go to the monthly just to kind of see things from a big perspective. Not seeing a whole lot on the monthly. We're going to go to the daily chart. So after price hung out in the daily sellers level, institutions were getting their sell orders filled, and then we had this gap down to retest the uptrend line to continue the downtrend. Now price finds itself at the 200-day moving average. That should serve as dynamic support. It may or may not hold. That would be the line in the sand at 228. All right, so I like this level down at 192 for multiple reasons that we'll get into. Again, price is at 230. So a couple of things. You had this rally base, rally price tried to come back to the level, couldn't, and then continue onwards. You have this reversal pattern, which is a W pattern. You also had what was a seller's level, became a flip zone, and now it's a buy level. So for all these reasons, I like the level, which we're going to call daily buyers at 190. Now price may or may not get to this level. It all depends on what the broader market is going to do, but kind of just scrolling out to the weekly chart. And then why I say price may not get down here, where you have these wicks, buying wicks signify buyers protecting certain levels. So it's going to take some huge battles between the buyers and the sellers if prices are going to go lower. But on the downtrend, look for a target at 216, then the 210. But ultimately, great buying opportunity is going to be down at the 190 level. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.